Namaste Gurukulians, how are you students? Hope you will be fine. Today we will study class 12th business studies and chapter 7.2 motivation is going on, so we will continue the same chapter. Earlier we have discussed about motivation, what is motivation, what are the features of motivation, and we have discussed a theory of motivation given by Abraham Maslow, Maslow's need hierarchy theory. Now, the next topic is incentives. What is an incentive? Incentive is that power which encourages, which motivates a person to do better. If proper incentives are provided to him, definitely the efficiency level of a person can be increased to a great extent. When salary is increased, facilities are provided, status of employees is maintained, they are recognized, they feel encouraged, they feel motivated and start doing work in a better way. So by providing proper incentives, the efficiency level of employees can be increased. And incentives can be divided in two categories. Number one, financial incentives. Financial or monetary. Incentives. Second, non-financial. Or non-monetary. Incentives. So these are the two types of incentives. First, financial incentives. When employees are paid more salary, or you can say these incentives can be expressed in terms of money. इनको हम मनी में मेजर कर सकते हैं. अब एम्प्लॉयज़ को की सैलरी इंक्रीज कर दी, उसको बोनस दे दिया, और other facilities are provided to the employee which are measurable in terms of money. So these are financial or monetary incentives. Second, non-financial or non-monetary incentives. So in these incentives, employees are encouraged to do better, but these cannot be expressed in terms of money. इनको हम monetary terms में measure नहीं कर सकते. Like किसी एम्प्लॉय का स्टेटस मेंटेन करना, उसको रिकॉग्नाइज करना, गिविंग ए मेमेंटो, या किसी की जो अचीवमेंट है एक एम्प्लॉय की वो डिस्प्ले बोर्ड पर लगा दी, एम्प्लॉय फील्स मोटिवेटेड. तो इन दिस वे वी विल स्टडी financial incentives and non-financial incentives. So first, financial or monetary incentives. So first is pays and allowances. Pay and allowances. Employees are paid in the form of salary. It includes basic pay and various allowances. बेसिक पे एक फिक्स रेट से मिलता है सैलरी. इसके अलावा सम अलाउंसेस आर एडेड इन द बेसिक पे. दीज इंक्लूड्स डियरनेस अलाउंस, महंगाई भत्ता जिसको बोलते हैं, मेडिकल अलाउंस, HRA, हाउस रेंट अलाउंस. इफ एम्प्लॉयज इन डूइंग वर्क इन हिली एरियाज, देन हिली एरिया अलाउंस, backward area allowance, or there may be different kinds of allowances which are paid to the employees apart from his basic salary. So when such pay and allowances are increased, employees feels motivated. It will give a stimulation to the employees and they start doing better job, better work. Second is productivity linked wage incentive. Productivity linked wage incentive. When we adopt such kind of method of making payment to employees that is directly linked with production, if an employee produces more units, he will get more salary. So when we apply a scheme under which employees get more salary or more wages when his efficiency is more, when he is doing better, जब किसी भी एम्प्लॉय की जो सैलरी है उसकी एफिशिएंसी से उसको लिंक कर दें, मोर एफिशिएंट एम्प्लॉयज आर गेटिंग मोर सैलरी, लेस एफिशिएंट एम्प्लॉयज आर गेटिंग लेस सैलरी, तो दैट इज प्रोडक्टिविटी लिंक्ड वेज इंसेंटिव्स. You have studied this productivity link in chapter 2. One of the technique of F.W. Taylor was differential piece-wise system. You have studied earlier. So in differential piece-wise system, Taylor has decided two wage rates, lower wage rate and higher wage rate. The workers who complete their work in stipulated time, they are paid at higher wage rate, and who fails to do the work in time, they are paid at low wage rate. In this way, the workers feel motivated, they feel encouraged. When they are doing better, they are getting more salary. So this is the financial incentive. And third is bonus. Apart from salary and allowances, employees are paid some more amount. That is the reward of his good service. Nowadays, it is a trend in those companies where production is done. Every year, on the occasion of Diwali, employees are paid 1 month salary, or in some organizations 2 months salary at free of cost. So that is the reward of good services provided by the employees. So that is paid in the form of bonus. So when employees get bonus, they feel encouraged. It will make a feeling among the employees to belongingness. They feel that management is giving them more belongingness. उनको अपना समझती है. So that's why they feel encouraged and do better. And next is profit sharing. Sometimes employees are given apart from salary some share in profits, because profit is the reward of the efforts of both employers and workers. So when workers are making so much contribution in earning of huge profits, तो employer give them share in profit also apart from salary. कई बार कुछ शेयर दे देते हैं फ्री बोनस में, उस पर डिविडेंड मिलता है. और it can be given in other ways. Sometime you study in accounts that a manager is given a commission plus 1/4 या 1/8 share in profits. Why such profit is given? Only to increase the managers. So when employees or workers are given some percentage of profits, they feel increased. Their efficiency is increased. Next is co-partnership or stock option. Stock option. Sometimes employees are given share in partnership. हम कई बार employees को कुछ शेयर के लिए पार्टनर बना लेते हैं. तो whatever profit is earned by the company, some share automatically will go to the employees. Sometimes ये stock option क्या है? Employees are given an option that if they want, they can purchase the shares of a company at a price which is less than the market value. So in this way, when they will get the share, they will also get dividend on these shares. तो इस तरह से उनको एक पार्टनरशिप में या बिजनेस में वो पार्टनर बन जाते हैं. तो when employees are given some share in partnership, they feel encouraged. Next is retirement benefits. तो इन रिटायरमेंट बेनिफिट्स वी इंक्लूड द अमाउंट पेड टू एम्प्लॉयज़ आफ्टर देयर रिटायरमेंट। जब एम्प्लॉयज़ रिटायर होते हैं तो उनको रिटायरमेंट के टाइम कुछ पैसा नकद दे देते हैं, लाइक प्रोविडेंट फंड, ग्रेच्युटी। प्रोविडेंट फंड तो एम्प्लॉय की सैलरी से हर मंथ डिडक्ट होता है, सेम पार्ट इज गिवन बाय द एम्प्लॉयर, दैट ए लार्ज अमाउंट इज collected and all this amount is paid to the employee at the time of retirement. And apart from PF, employees are also given gratuity. Gratuity means a lump sum amount is paid to the employee on his retirement for his future. उसकी old age के लिए कुछ पैसा और दे देते हैं। तो when such schemes are provided to the employees, retirement benefits are given, they feel increased. Okay, and last is perquisites. Perquisites means some other facilities are provided to the employees while doing the work. For example, एक मैनेजर है, मैनेजर इज प्रोवाइडेड ए रेंट फ्री हाउस, उसको रहने के लिए बिना किराए का मकान दे रखा है, उसमें फर्निश्ड है, फर्नीचर है, टीवी है, फ्रिज है, सर्वेंट फैसिलिटी है, गार्डनर है। कार इज प्रोवाइडेड टू द मैनेजर, ऑफिस से लेकर घर तक या घर से ऑफिस तक आने जाने के लिए कार फैसिलिटी दी गई है, ड्राइवर है। तो व्हेन सच काइंड ऑफ फैसिलिटीज आर प्रोवाइडेड विच कैन बी एक्सप्रेस्ड इन टर्म्स ऑफ मनी, विच कैन बी मेजर्ड, दीज आर कॉल्ड एज perquisites. तो व्हेन सच काइंड ऑफ perquisites आर प्रोवाइडेड टू द एम्प्लॉयज, दे फील्स इंक्रीज्ड. So these are the all monetary benefits, monetary incentives which are provided to the employees and they feel increased. Now, second is non-financial or non-monetary incentives. So these are also incentives which are helpful to increase the capacity, to increase the efficiency of employees. But these incentives cannot be measured in money. ये money की form में इसको measure नहीं कर सकते. तो ये जो नॉन मॉनेटरी इंसेंटिव्स हैं, एक तो है स्टेटस, नंबर 1 स्टेटस मेंटेन करना किसी भी एम्प्लॉय के लिए सबसे बड़ा वो रिवार्ड कह सकते हो, सबसे बड़े मोटिवेटर का काम करता है. इफ देयर इज ए मैनेजर, ही इज हैविंग सेपरेट कैबिन, कॉस्टली फर्नीचर, पीएन इज देयर या पर्सनल असिस्टेंट्स है, ही रिंग्स द बेल, पीएन कम्स. तो इन दिस वे व्हेन स्टेटस ऑफ एम्प्लॉयज इज मेंटेन्ड, दे फील्स इंक्रीज्ड एंड सच facilities which are provided to the employees to maintain his status work as a motivator and they start doing better. In this way their efficiency level can be increased. Second is career advancement opportunities. Second is organizational climate. The climate of an organization will also affect the efficiency level of employees. If there is always tension among senior and subordinates, employees are not given freedom. They can't take their own decisions. Many a times they have to listen about the boss. हमेशा boss की झाड़ पड़ती है. Employees feels dissatisfied. If the organizational climate is good, relation between seniors and subordinates are friendly, employees are given more freedom, definitely they will work with more dedication, more hard work, more enthusiasm. So it cannot be expressed in terms of money, non-monetary incentive, but it will help in increase the efficiency level. Next, career advancement opportunity. Career advancement opportunity. Opportunity, NIT, opportunity. Okay. When employees are provided an opportunity so that they can get chances of promotions, they get chances to learn something else. This will help in increasing their motivation level. In an organization, if employees are provided training, development process is adopted, they are provided overall knowledge, definitely they feel encouraged because it will increase their market value. If they go to other companies, they will be paid more salary. So these facilities are provided, there are more chances of getting promotion. This will feel the employees increased and their efficiency level can be increased. Next is, wait for a while. It's okay. Fourth point is job enrichment. Job enrichment means giving importance to the job of employees. When employee feels that their job is so much important that without them it cannot be completed. If such things comes in mind, they are provided more powers, more authorities, more responsibilities are given to the employees, they feel encouraged. That is called job enrichment. And this job enrichment includes giving more powers, more authorities, more responsibilities, so that the importance of job of employees is increased, then they feel encouraged. Next is employee recognition program. On some special occasion, when employees are recognized, they feel motivated, they feel encouraged. If the employees are given certificates in any annual function, उनको कोई memento दे दें, और achievement of employees is displayed on the notice board, या किसी फंक्शन में उसको ऑनर कर दिया, किसी दूसरे के सामने वो उनकी प्रेज कर दी एम्प्लॉयज़ की, दे फील्स मोटिवेटेड. तो इन दिस वे व्हेन एम्प्लॉयज़ आर रिकॉग्नाइज्ड इन फ्रंट ऑफ अदर्स, दे फील्स मोटिवेटेड. एंड नेक्स्ट इज जॉब सिक्योरिटी, नंबर 6. In case the job of employee is not secure, they will always be in search of other jobs. When job security is given, they feel that they will not be removed from the job. They feel motivated. It will give them opportunity to show their talent. They will always try to do better. So when job security is, their job is secure, they will never in search of other jobs, and they will work for long time with more hard work, with more efficiency. And next is employee empowerment. Here empowerment means freedom. When restrictions are imposed on employees, they never feel motivated. They take it otherwise. If they are given more freedom, they take their own decisions and implement them, it will increase them. It will give them a feeling that they are given more powers. It will increase their confidence level, because they feel that they are an important part of the company. So in this way, by providing more freedom to the employees, they can be increased. And one more is employee participation. Here employee participation means workers' participation in management. When workers are given participation in management, it means suggestions are invited from them, their suggestions are implemented, their suggestions are welcomed. When policies are formulated, they are asked, they are given weightage. Decisions are taken, more freedom is given to the employees to take decisions. एंड व्हेन दे इम्प्लीमेंट द डिसीजन दे फील इनकरेज, क्योंकि वो उनके अपने ही डिसीजन है और वो अपने डिसीजन को फेल नहीं होने देंगे. तो इन दिस वे, बाय गिविंग पार्टिसिपेशन इन मैनेजमेंट, वर्कर्स कैन बी मोटिवेटेड. तो इन दिस वे देयर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ इंसेंटिव्स, फाइनेंशियल एंड नॉन फाइनेंशियल इंसेंटिव्स. नाउ द लास्ट टॉपिक इज डिफरेंस बिटवीन फाइनेंशियल एंड नॉन फाइनेंशियल इंसेंटिव्स. इन दोनों में डिफरेंस क्या है? तो डिफरेंस के लिए कुछ पॉइंट्स हैं. नंबर 1, डिफरेंसेस बिटवीन मॉनेटरी एंड नॉन मॉनेटरी इंसेंटिव्स. तो फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज मेजरमेंट. नंबर 1, फाइनेंशियल मेजर इंसेंटिव्स. तो फाइनेंशियल इंसेंटिव्स कैन बी मेजर्ड इन टर्म्स ऑफ मनी. ये जितनी भी इंसेंटिव्स हैं हम इनको मनी में मेजर कर सकते हैं, कितना अमाउंट है. वाइल नॉन फाइनेंशियल इंसेंटिव्स कैन नॉट बी मेजर्ड इन टर्म्स ऑफ मनी. इसको मनी की मेजर में, मनी की फॉर्म में हम मेजर नहीं कर सकते. सेकेंड पॉइंट इज सुटेबिलिटी. तो मॉनेटरी इंसेंटिव्स आर सुटेबल टू लोअर लेवल एम्प्लॉयज. जो वर्कर्स होते हैं, ऑर्डिनरी वर्कर्स हैं और लोअर लेवल की जो पोस्ट हैं, दे ऑलवेज डिमांड्स फॉर इंक्रीज इन सैलरी. तो दीज आर सुटेबल टू लोअर लेवल एम्प्लॉयज. वाइल द नॉन फाइनेंशियल इंसेंटिव्स आर सुटेबल टू द हायर लेवल. जैसे मैनेजर्स हैं, दे ऑलवेज डिमांड फॉर स्टेटस. उनका स्टेटस मेंटेन कर दो, दे फील इंक्रीज्ड. और नेक्स्ट है level of satisfaction. Third is level of satisfaction. तो in case of monetary incentives, the basic needs of employees are satisfied. जो physiological needs हैं, food, shelter, clothing, education, medical facilities, these needs are satisfied. While in case of non-financial incentives, self-actualization needs, esteem needs, ego needs, वो satisfy होते हैं. और लास्ट है visibility.